Jeremy Fromm with Mercury Security, and welcome back to the Mercury Minute. We spent the last 2 weeks talking about design options, centralized and edge-based. This week, we're putting that all into action. Do you ever feel like designing an access control system is just advanced guesswork? Well, let's simplify. Picture this, a single-story office building with 23 total doors. Inside that building, there's an MDF and a data closet, and then on the outside, there's a remote guard shack with a gate, just vibing in the sun like a lizard on vacation. Now here's the plan. That MDF, that's your first centralized location. We're going to drop in an MP1502, which handles 2 doors directly on board, and then we're going to hang 5 MR52-S3s off of that to give 10 additional doors. So 2 on the MP1502, 10 on the MR52-S3 for a total of 12 doors, all going back to the MDF. Nailed it. For that data closet, exactly the same idea. 1 MP1502 for the first 2 doors and 4 MR52-S3s for the additional 8 doors, for a total of 10 doors going back to the data closet. Piece of cake. And that remote gate out at the guard shack, that's where we go edge base. We're going to drop in an MP1501, give it an Ethernet drop, run PoE Plus through it, and call it a day. Now, some of you might be saying, but Jeremy, what about the gate hardware? Well, we're going to power the gate hardware with its own separate power supply because it has too much draw and the PoE Plus just can't handle it. Now, here's the real takeaway. Whenever building a BOM, don't just wing it with a whiteboard and hope. Instead, ask yourself these 4 critical questions. Number 1, how many total doors are going on this system? In our scenario, there's a total of 23. The next question is to ask yourself, is it a centralized design, an edge-based design, or a mixed design? In this case, we're doing mixed. The inside of the building will all be centralized, and the outside will be edge-based. Once we know this, we can ask ourselves, how many centralized locations are there, and how many edge-based locations are there? Again, in our scenario, we have 2 centralized locations, the MDF and the data closet, and we have 1 edge-based location where the guard shack is for the gate. And the 4th and final question is, how many doors go to each centralized spot? This will tell you how many controllers you need and how big and powerful your power supplies and enclosures need to be. For our scenario, we have 12 doors going to the MDF and 10 going to the data closet. Now you can skip all those questions, but if you do, your BOM may look like a toddler got a hold of a parts catalog with a highlighter. You probably don't want that. So ask smart questions, design smarter, and allow your controllers to live where they're really designed to. And to wrap this all up, for our final design, we're going to need a total of 1 MP1501, 2 MP1502s, and 9 MR52-S3s. It couldn't get any more simple than that. Tune in next Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time for the next episode. That's the Mercury Minute. Stay open and stay secure, my friends. See y'all next time.